In the flag stand, we have Paul Seaman, green flag, and we're racing.
Underway in the NASCAR Racing Experience 300 here at Daytona.
Earnhardt on the outside. Michael Annette punching a hole to the inside. Everybody coming up to full speed, side by side for the lead on turn 2.
Still Annette on the bottom, racing with Jeffrey Earnhardt as one car falls out of line midway down the back straightaway. Earnhardt solo out in front into turn 3 with help from Justin Haley and Ross Chastain.
Justin Haley now in that second spot, tucks right in line behind Jeffrey Earnhardt. A 3-car breakaway at the front of the field. Jeffrey Earnhardt is the race leader with Justin Haley running in second spot.
Top 4 cars get single file off of turn 4 down to complete lap number 1 in this first 30-lap stage. Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Jeffrey brings him up into the high banks. Right now, Justin Haley tucked right behind.
Shows the way. Justin Haley. Goes to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to try and dig his way forward. He's going to have 2.5 miles to get it done.
The only 2 cars on the inside, now joined by Chase Briscoe. Earnhardt up front. Jeffrey leading Justin Haley as they exit turn 2.
And Earnhardt with about a car length and a half or so over Justin Haley, who's backing up to his Colleague Racing teammate Ross Chastain, running second and third.
Here it comes. Justin Haley dials up the inside lane. Give him the top spot. Ross Chastain follows him through. New leader in turn. Justin Haley off turn 4.
It's working together on the final lap of the opening stage. Green and white checkered flag in the air, and it's going to be
these standards. Cars are on pit road in front of Kim Coon.
And Chase Elliott has the first box. That aftershock Chevy just a little bit tight. He asked for more turn off the rear. He told his team to use the correct tires, especially the right front. So it will be a 4-tire change chassis adjustment for Chase Elliott. Also in Christopher Bell and Brandon Jones. Christopher saying he lost a little rear grip during that run. Jones free off the podium. Chase Briscoe also in NASCAR adjustment to its signal.
Jeffrey Earnhardt off 1 and 2. Laura breaks and slides to it. It's going to cost him a ton of time. Tires on the second row. Breaks it loose for Austin Cindric. Tight for Buster, tight for John Nemechek. Justin Allgaier, another one of those getting 4 tires instead of go fuel. After when he came, Jeffrey Earnhardt came in, got a couple of tires. They were trying to address that loose issue. They did that with some air pressure adjusting there.
Tomorrow afternoon, live coverage beginning at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Motor Racing Network. Green flag back in the air.
These cars coming up to full speed now. The only car to break free is Christopher Bell. That could be a bad thing because here comes the inside line and it's led by Jeffrey Earnhardt. Bell had the lead going into 1. Jeffrey Earnhardt back to the point off turn 2.
As Joe Gibbs Racing teammates 1 and 2 battling for the top spot down the backstretch as Earnhardt comes across the nose of Bell. He goes back out front and pulls to the high lane. 3 wide for third with Austin Cindric inside.
Austin Cindric down on the inside. Brandon Jones was in the middle. Cindric gets the run. Now he pulls up alongside of Christopher Bell, challenging for the second spot. Check that. He's challenging for the lead at Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Side by side for the lead off of turn 4 down to complete lap number 38. A couple of other penalties under the first car. To go to the back of the pack as the race leaders are in turn 1.
Austin Cindric powers to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll go to the lead and slide across the nose of Jeffrey Earnhardt. Now the inside line left open for Brandon Jones.
Cindric looking looking strong here, driving from fourth to the lead here in one lap. He leads the outside lane, pulling the Jeffrey Earnhardt, Christopher Bell machines with him as Brandon Jones challenges for third.
Brandon Jones is on the inside. His teammate Christopher Bell is up top. Jones gets the better of that one. Now he pulls up alongside of teammate Jeffrey Earnhardt. A pair of Toyotas, Earnhardt and Jones battling for second.
Joe Gibbs Racing teammates wheel to wheel now as they race their way through the tri-oval. Outside line with just a bit of an advantage in favor of Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Pursuit of Austin Cindric. Here's Brandon Jones. He'll take his Toyota to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll inch up alongside Cindric. It's Brandon.
The three, Justin Allgaier and Michael Annette. They have done away with Christopher Bell. They're challenging Jeffrey Earnhardt for fourth.
Down to the stripe they come. The battle remains back around that number 4. Chase Elliott to the inside. Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Now Chase Elliott's back just a bit. Again, only 3 cars down low. 4 cars down low. Elliott leading that pack, and they're up to position number 4.
They're adding numbers slowly but surely as they work down the end of the super stretch. It's still Ross Chastain. The inside lane is surging. Chase Elliott staying in the top.
Elliott right there alongside of Jeffrey Earnhardt for the 4th spot. But at the front of the field, it continues to be Ross Chastain. He leads on turn 4.
Inside lane gets a good run off of turn number 4, but it will not be enough as the green and white checkered flag waves from the starter stand, and it will be red. Cars are heading that way now at 55 miles per hour pit road speed. We'll start our coverage with Kim Kuhn.
And let's follow the stop of Brandon Jones at Juniper Toyota. He says feels real good. The crew on the right side, it's going to be at least right side tires. There's 2 tires only for Brandon Jones and fuel. While Chase Elliott chassis adjustment on the back of that Chevrolet. 4 tires. Sunoco fuel. Christopher Bell also in the call by Jason Radcliffe. 4 tires. Sunoco fuel. He said there's moments where he gets a little loose on exit. Also in Chase Briscoe.
Austin Cindric with 2 right side tires. Same thing for Tyler Reddick. He's going to come out third. The machine is right behind him. Michael and then on sectional Custer on pit road. We talked about Reddick. No correction, a much smoother pit stop. His handling much better. Justin Allgaier needs a little bit of help with the right front. It starts to give up the later. Car down on pit road. He just now pulls away. Here comes the field. Up through the gearbox. Coming to the line. Green flag. Back in the air. Third and final stage. Bypass the Brad Keselowski car coming off pit road.
Nobody gets away there at the front of the field. They're still side by side. Brandon Jones to the inside of Tyler Reddick. Here's Michael Annette trying everything he can to shove Brandon Jones out into the clean air.
Annette up under the rear bumper of the Brandon Jones machine as they work down the back straightaway and towards turn number 3. Reddick surges ahead with help from Justin Allgaier.
About a half a car length, well, maybe a fender now at this point for the Chevy Camaro of Tyler Reddick. And as we say that, here comes the Toyota Supra of Brandon Jones down on the inside. Jones now by a fender off turn number 4.
Brandon Jones, Tyler Reddick still side by side at the front of the field. In fact, the top 10 all double wide at the front. This lap led by
and here comes Justin Allgaier. He'll lead the charge to the outside line. Well, not anymore.
The first car on pit, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, Jeffrey Earnhardt, and more.
Daytona under the money line. Caution, pit road getting busy. Kim Kuhn.
Absolutely. Chase Elliott,
first off the pit road. Everybody gets Sunoco fuel. Problems over Tyler Reddick. He's on pit road. They're now putting the Sunoco fuel in. He came in Everybody else on this in the pit road: Jeff Sunoco, Fuel, Cole Custer, Noah Gregson, Austin Cindric, and Justin Allgaier.
Close. Chase had to get on the binders a moment ago. Coming off the pit lane first, Michael Annett as leads new number, new identity this year for Michael Annett at Junior Motorsports, and he's the first off the pit lane a moment ago.
A familiar situation for Tyler Reddick, as we'll get the 1 to go indication this time after a lengthy stop on
45 laps to go. Brandon Brown scored as the race leader, the 25-year-old.
Stepped up 3 wide, he's in the outside, everybody making their way through down low, one big gaggle of cars coming to the corner. Michael Annett away with the lead, Allgaier to second, and in tight formation. They are 2 by 2, 7 rows deep to the back straightaway.
The top 2 do break away, they're single file, but working down the backstretch, it's the battle for third. Christopher Bell on the outside, Brandon Jones and Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Jones dials up the inside lane, gets the best of Christopher Bell. Now he pulls up alongside of Justin Allgaier. It's side by side. This is the battle for second as they follow Michael Annett off turn 4.
Restart violation penalty being signaled against Noah Gregson. May have gone to the inside and made a pass too soon. Noah Gregson. That penalty to serve. Brandon Brown, who stayed out on the racetrack, under the most recent caution, inherited the lead, but it hasn't done him a lot of
track. Meanwhile, Michael Annett leads him with less than 3 to go in Daytona.
To the top spot. Will it be his teammate? He's right on the rear bumper of Annett. Allgaier in second with Jones still third.
Jones is in the 3rd spot. Ryan Sieg is in the 4th spot. We've got one in the fence. Jeffrey Earnhardt. He is in the fence in turn number 3. Is stuffed it in the fence, rolling down across the
Michael Annett continues to show the way. Right now, he shows the way with 2 laps to go.
Still, no one wants to take a run and try to take the lead away from him. He's got his teammate, Justin Allgaier, in the back door. Brandon Jones in 3rd. Again, nose to tail off the corner.
Ryan Sieg still running. 6th. That is the top 6 down the back straightaway. Here comes Allgaier trying to reel in his teammate.
Allgaier going to see what he can do here. A lap and a half, less than a lap and a half to go. Up in the front of the field, it's Michael Annett. Allgaier right in his tire tracks off turn number 4.
Was the car that caught the fence off turn 4 a lap ago as the lead. 1 lap to go here at Daytona.
This is for all the marbles here in the season opener at Daytona International Speedway. It's Michael Annett by a car length. Allgaier behind him. The pressure begins to build from 3rd on back. They're off 2 for the final time.
Allgaier has backed up to Brandon Jones, trying to build. Allgaier looking outside into turn 3 for the final time.
And Michael Annett throws the block on Allgaier. Allgaier not to be able to make a move. Christopher Bell looking low. He's challenging for the 4th spot, but at the front of the field, Michael Annett for number 4.
Michael Annett throws the block to the inside. His teammate Justin Allgaier down to the line. They come. Justin Allgaier finishes second, going to victory lane.
It took 230 races here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, but Michael Annett picks up his first career win on the sport's biggest stage.
At Daytona International Speedway, Michael Annett goes to Gatorade Victory Lane. We'll hear from him in just a couple of minutes. Picking up his first series win and doing it, as you said, on the sport's biggest stage.
He dominated stage 3 here today. Chevrolet Junior Motorsports wins this race again, the NASCAR Racing Experience 300. Here he is, race fans, making his way in reverse. He'll burn out here in Daytona. The sweets of victory, unlike anything else in the World Center of Racing.
On the Motor Racing Network.
The celebration is underway for Michael Annett as he looks to receive the checkered flag and parks his Chevrolet at the start-finish line, picking up his first career win here this afternoon. Had to hold off his Junior Motorsports